My name is Peter Cooper, so I'm one of the commissioning managers in the Public Health Department in Manchester. Part of my role is being responsible for the Healthy Weight strategy, and to develop our Healthy Weight strategy we wanted to get as many community groups as possible involved in healthy weight activity. It's a whole life course strategy, so we want as many sort of community groups to take part in activities. So we set up the grant programme so that different groups across Manchester could apply for funding, and it does things like healthy eating, physical activity, walking, climbing, cooking, a whole range of activities right across the whole city to promote our healthy weight strategy.
Hi, we're Blockhouse Climbing, and recently we've partnered up with Manchester City Council to be offering healthy weight strategies for families. So what this scheme includes is a session with one of our friendly instructors, and then followed by that is 4 half-price sessions, and this is to promote healthier well-being through activity.
So my job is basically, we get families involved, they come into the centre, I take them round, give them a little tour of everything so they get a try of all the walls, get a taste of everything, get everybody involved in climbing, teach them how to use the centre safely, and at the end of it they can go off and do their own thing.
With climbing being a full body workout, it allows families to get fit and healthy in a non-standard way, staying away from the gym and stuff, and a little bit different to what they're used to. So it's a fun way of doing it, it's very family orientated, and with all the different sort of skill levels, people can always find what they're suitable, like a really good level for their ability, as it's good for any age, any ability, and it's just so fun at the same time. So it's been great to work with Manchester City Council and help Manchester as a whole, and we hope to see you soon.
My name's Alison Spencer. I've sort of took the title of community leader, support worker for people in the community, from starting the Merseybank Garden Group. Southway kindly gave us a plot of land and we've turned it into a community garden, along with the Den, which has become a focal point as well to do with the garden. And with everyone's support, we're just all mucking together. Our aim was to get connection with the community and bring the community in, and without the funding obviously we wouldn't have been able to have done that. The funding has allowed us to get the compost, the bark, paint, wood. Basically what you see today is what the money has done and turned it into a community garden for us. and it's involved the teenagers. You know, they've done quite a lot of the hard work. Without their support, you know, it would have been a lot harder. But the main focus was to bring the community together.
Having this place to be able to come and have something to eat in the day, you're then saving money at home for when the kids come home from school, socialising with neighbours and friends so you don't, you know, it relieves that social, it just relieves a lot of anxiety and it builds that community feel. You feel like getting out your house more, you look forward to it. Dead friendly setting, everyone's from the same situation as well, so it's not like, you don't feel like it's a charity or anything like that, it's just everyone together enjoying it. And it's all, I love the fact that it's all homemade meals, so you get inspiration. They grow after stuff, it's so easy stuff to make, so it all comes with the mental health benefits, the health benefits in regards to the food and everything, but then you're learning all sorts of stuff and having laughs and banter along the way.
Making sure that everyone's fed and they've got a healthy meal, and the garden that's helped us immensely. So it's like rhubarb, tomatoes, potatoes, mushrooms, beetroot, you name it, we're growing it, and we're using that for the ingredients to feed the community. Like today we've got blackberries, strawberries, crumble, apple crumble, rhubarb crumble. Vegetables from the garden has made the curry today, so we try and use as much as we can from the garden to help support and feed the community.
I think it's massively important. I do believe that in this day and age where there's a lot of online communities and everything, that it's kind of had a knock-on effect in regard to local communities and people getting out and meeting the neighbours and socialising. Having a place like this with Alison and everyone being from the estate, so it's run by people who are in the same position, who know what's going on and all that, it makes a massive difference because it feels home from home without it being too much pressure, without it being too much pressure, without it being like you're dreading doing it, just being a really casual, lovely thing to do on a regular basis that's on your doorstep.
If you would have seen it 2 years ago compared to what it is now, we've all worked hard and we've all come together, and you know, you don't realise how much people value it and how much there was a need out there for it. And knowing that we've achieved that and we've got a long way to go, it makes us all very proud.
I'm Phil Bowers. I'm the contract manager at Wythenshawe Forum. We operate the facility on behalf of the Wythenshawe Forum Trust, and we're an organisation called Everyone Active. So about 18 months ago, we formed something called the Pathway to Physical Activity Working Group, which is a group of organisations, NHS, local charities, Manchester Active, the Wythenshawe Forum Trust. We all came together to discuss how we can get people more physically active in Wythenshawe. And part of that was we presented one of the biggest barriers is financial limitations and people can't afford, and that there's been a rise in obesity and inactivity levels in children under 5. So part of that working group directs us towards the health and wellbeing team, the weight management team, and they provided us some funding to make activity in under 5s accessible as possibly can be. So what we then chose to do was use that funding to put towards a facilitator, who's Emma, I think you spoke to earlier today, to put on a package on a Friday. So that package is obviously running Active Ants to get under 5s active, and then using that as a way of signposting people across to other activities such as swimming, baby yoga, pregnancy wellbeing classes, and a whole host of other things.
Hi, my name's Emma. I'm a pre and postnatal fitness trainer and swimming teacher. So on a Friday morning we have a pre and postnatal HIIT class. So it's half an hour of crazy fun where mums can bring their babies, toddlers, and we have a really good laugh. And then I do a baby yoga session, so that's mainly for babies under 1 and with their mums, and both get some exercise. And then we have Active Ants, which is our active fun play session for toddlers. And then after that is a swimming session, so you come along and have a fun swim with activities and toys in the water.
And what we agreed was to make that sustainable and long lasting. We tried to make that as affordable as possible by just putting a £5 price tag on it. And what we're finding is that the programme's been highly successful, highly in demand, and over the next 12 months we're looking to expand that programme as much as we possibly can. And we're looking to partner with a charity called Brick to give out some free essential supplies to those that are attending it. And yeah, it's been a brilliant programme, and today really successful.
Well, I think being active generally is really good for people, but having somewhere to go and do that together is really important. It's sometimes hard to get motivated by yourself to do things at home, but coming to a centre where other people are being active really helps, and people make friendships here as well as keeping their bodies healthy and keeping their minds healthy.
We, as Everyone Active, want to make physical activity available to everybody regardless of background. So by reducing that cost as much as we can, we're trying to make it as open and easy to access to everybody as we possibly can. And again, we're working in partnership with Sure Start Centres and with the family hubs, as well as the NHS teams and the weight management team, to make sure we're targeting and trying to reach out to those that perhaps need it the most.
And we work for kids. So we're a charity that run a youth group for children and young people with special educational needs and disabilities, along with social, emotional, mental health. So we do varying things each week. So sometimes we do cooking, which we're focused on healthy eating. We do drama wellbeing. We've been working on our yoga skills, haven't we? Creating board games, being active. So we're working on like all different areas of healthy mind and body. So we are teaching important life skills with cookware. So we'll be using different techniques with our hands to be able to cook safely with different utensils. So they'll be joining us in the kitchen now to work over at the hob. So we're going to be teaching them about hob safety, with the oil being hot, obviously not to touch it and go near it if it's spitting. And then we're going to hopefully put all the vegetables in, fry them all together before adding the pasta and creating a lovely meal.
What we wanted to do was make sure as many groups got the opportunity to apply for the grant as possible. We want to make sure the groups that didn't often get a chance to get access to public funds could get a chance to apply for these grants. So we really sort of supported applications from small community groups. We were really keen on getting groups that have been underrepresented or groups that are particularly affected by obesity, living in obesogenic environments. And we wanted the opportunity to do a different range of things through the grant. So have a family offer, have things for our older communities, have things for young people. So it was really about how do we make this a really, really inclusive grant scheme. So that's why you see such sort of diversity in the different programs that are happening through the grant. Really hoping that people sort of learn some new skills. So a lot of the sort of cookery sessions are about how to cook on a budget, how to make healthy meals, and to make some sort of small lifestyle changes. So people might think, oh well, take up a new exercise or use walk more, do more active travel. So just sort of small lifestyle changes that help people have a healthier weight. So part of the grant is about introducing those sort of small changes in terms of diet, physical activity, lifestyle, well-being. Really important that we have an offer that everybody can engage with no matter what their age.